do this one thing if you want your team to be engaged constantly. First and foremost, a lot of managers fail to keep employee engagement because of thinking that requires some special things to do, some extraordinary projects in place, some crazy perks and benefits in order to keep employee engaged, which is wrong. Yes, all of these benefits, all of these things that I mentioned are important and people appreciate it, but the most important thing people want to see and want to hear is that they are recognized, appreciated, and they have opportunity to be heard and understood. Simple as that. I worked in various industries. I help many companies. I work with many clients, those who are basically exposed to different manpower. They are exposed to different cultural backgrounds when it comes to their organizations. And believe it or not, there is one simply universal law which says just recognize your people, appreciate them, and give them opportunity to be heard and understood, and you will see wonders. And this is exactly true because I've tried many times providing to my employees some other things except those basics one. And what I realized that at the end of the day, what really works for people is that you just come to them and appreciate and tell them how much you appreciate their work. I mean, even if you start from yourself, or I start from myself, every single human being likes to be appreciated, that somebody comes to you and say, hey, you know what, you're doing a great job and you're doing the very good things. I appreciate your help. I appreciate your support. That's the way how you connect with people, with your employees, and how you make them feel more engaged, and how you make them to care more about the work, the job, the project, the organization itself, right? But it's extremely important to remember as well that you cannot just recognize people based on some generic stuff and just to use recognition in a fake way. What do I mean by that? You can't really just go to employee and say to every single employee, hey, good job, good job, good job, good job, right? But rather, go to each employee and see what they are doing special or different than others, and recognize that particular skill or that particular competence or that particular attitude. And people will trust you more, because the more you create your recognition on individual base, people will trust you more. And that's a fact, because if you go to everybody and say good job, good job, good job, appreciate, but you do not specify what you appreciate and recognize, people kind of find it that you're just doing for the sake of doing it, not genuinely, not from the bottom of your heart, right? And also allow people to talk to you, to share opinion with you, to be heard, to be understood. Those kind of the things are so simplistic, and people think, yeah, but this is so simple, this is so easy. But this is really something that work really wonders. And this is something that I do with my employees. This is something that I also share with my clients, and I really encourage my clients to do those kind of things. And the moment they start applying it, the moment they give more opportunities employee to be heard, understood, and also provide opportunities for them to be more recognized and appreciated, they see improvement in the performance. They see improvement on the overall organizational scale. It's just remarkable. So if you want your people to be more engaged, just focus on these simple things that I just explained. It's just simple as that. But you need to make it meaningful. You need to make it specific, that people really want to do that, right? Okay, so if you like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to this channel. Until next time, stay ambitious.